Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur i24News à la une de l'actualité.
أصدرت المحكمة العليا الإسرائيلية قرارا بإلزام إسرائيل.
Hello and welcome to the rundown.
I think i24News is a pioneer because we launched the first international news channel from Israel. Our ambition is to become the global Middle East news network.
Welcome to this special i24News broadcast. I'm Tracy Alexander. Today marks a
i24News was launched 4 years ago, and you can see inside the newsroom that there are 3 studios. One French-speaking, one Arabic-speaking, and the last one is a version for America. In this unique newsroom, you have 150 journalists, Jewish, Muslim, Druze, Christian, and we are very happy that we could hear in the heart of the Middle East, in the only one democracy of the region, show the diversity of the Israeli society and to show to the world a new reality about the Middle East.
9, 8, 7.
I am a Druze guy from the Galilee and I am journalist.
Je suis français, israélien, juif.
I am British and Israeli and broadcast journalist.
I'm Israeli, I'm Arab, I'm Christian, I'm a woman. With me as a journalist, my identity and the way I grew up really helps me in my job as a journalist to be very open-minded, to hear both sides and to look for the small, small things that you can't see in the bigger picture.
I grew up in north central New Jersey. Both my parents are Jewish. I grew up in a conservative Jewish household. From this one channel with 3 different perspectives and 3 different languages on the same story. But when we work together, we're in the same newsroom, we eat together at the same tables, we're pursuing the same goal of storytelling.
All right, so today the English channel will be covering obviously the latest on the Temple Mount developments. Jordana Miller will be live there, then Ariel will take over and he'll be there all night until 11:30. French?
Fight between Macron and his chief of army. There is a big meeting at the end of the week on Friday.
Arabic.
Today there's meeting between groups of Syrian opposition in Jordan with American delegation about the ceasefire in the south.
When we talk about the Middle East, we know what we're talking about. We are from the Middle East. We live this conflict.
A few days ago, we have one of our analysts in the Arabic channel. His son was killed by a terrorist in an attack in Jerusalem. So every day you have the reality of the conflict living here in this channel and showing to the journalist how much it's important to show the global picture.
A terror attack in one of the holiest locations in the world, Jerusalem's Temple Mount.
I can't even put into words, and that's my job, is to put things into words, but just the feeling that you have when you find out while you're on air that it is the son of one of your colleagues that died in this terror attack and you have to keep going. It's a horrible thing to have to experience, and it's a day that I'll never forget.
And sometimes we break in the newsroom and we sit and cry when we see very hard images that are very close to you. And you say, oh my God, you know, these are my people. And then you continue. This is why I always say it's important to talk. I don't care, even if I don't agree with you, even if you want to tell me I hate Arabs, okay? I hate, I don't know what. I don't care. Talk.
When you're hugging each other, no one is asking who's hugging you. It doesn't matter. It just hits home that we all are one family, that we're all in this together. I think i24News factors into Israel's story because we're telling the story and we're giving people the opportunity to hear from the players involved in a way that you're not going to get anywhere else. What would be a 20-second VO, just a short clip and a 5-sentence story for the national news in America, here we're going to devote a half hour to. So you're going to hear from witnesses, hear from experts and analysts who live and breathe the conflict, the joy, the spirituality, the excitement of life here.
The meaning of coexistence is to show that people can live together. The meaning of coexistence is to show that people can work together. The meaning of coexistence in i24News is to show that they can share the same goal.
Je suis connu, il m'a posé